Hello and welcome back to another session of Pistonics. It's Byron speaking, and we have been implementing the catchit game, which runs pretty well. It has a score multiplier. It punishes you if you go out, but sometimes you have to do it. It rewards you if you take greater risks, and so on. So it's pretty neat already. I'm happy with it. You can repel things, and there are special. Yeah, it's difficult actually. So there's special blue balls that will pull stuff towards you, and all is represented by the multiplier and the score respectively. So that's pretty cool. But now it's about cleaning this up. We have like 600 lines of code in here and might want to see if we can make this better. So the first thing that I would like to do is to import all the enum variants here. So we have start and progress, finish, collision shape, obstacle kind. I think that's one of the most important. So do I do this? Yeah, maybe I want to do this here. Or do I want to do this underneath it? I don't know. Well, let's do the pub use stuff here. If it works. Pub use obstacle kind everything. So does that generally work? So that we kind of get away from the border there, and because then I can probably just replace this obstacle kind ... Yeah, so I can just get rid of this and it will be fine. Boom. Should be more readable now. Obstacle kind, like this. Thank you very much. Does it work? And we do this for all the other enumerations as well, because there are no clashes. How often do we use a collision shape? Yeah, often enough. Let's kick them out. So if we do the replacement first, we should be better now. Actually, no, not pub use, please. No. Use collision shape this, and this should also be fine, or still be fine. And enum, what else? Transition stuff. We have a lot of transition stuff. Transition state. Boom, that totally helps. I think I want to do this more often. So if it's possible without clashes to do that, do it. Because that makes your code less or more readable, I think, even though you have to think more maybe to figure out what kind of type you see, because you don't repeat it anymore. So like this, boom. Use transition state, everything. Use transition direction, everything. Does it still work? It does. Cool. Pub enum state direction, and that is it. Cool. So I think that brings it to the left quite a lot somewhere. Here, for instance, right? So if it's, then we return finish, start, and progress, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's fine. So that's the first refactor. No. Refactor lib. Import all variants. That way the typical enum prefix can be removed. Thank you. So next, I think we would want to split it up into individual submodules. So we have the engine. Yeah, let's do this right away. And then we just import the stuff back into the main one. So new file, engine.rs. Yeah, it will be a bit difficult to get this to work right, but maybe not. Maybe not. I will just split it up and then deal with the details, I guess. Engine.rs, here we go. So it needs a state. It needs a lot of stuff, but the state, I think it does nothing, huh? That has no implementation. So that's part of the engine. And these types are also part of the engine. And these things are part of the engine. So basically most of this stuff here goes into the engine anyway. So let's see what doesn't go there. I think the transition doesn't go there. Yeah, the transition can be totally separate, and that is already it, but that's a big bunch of stuff. So engine and the transition I just remove here. Transition. So these things will now come from the transition module. I hope we have that here, but it should be available if I'm not totally mistaken. Struct transition, let's get rid of that stuff. Transition direction, transition, and the implementation. Boom. Good, that's a few hundred lines less here, so I guess we also want to use the transition type and then have this new file that is transition. And now we can take this out of here and put it in there. Looks good. So what types do we need? Yeah, all these type defs we might also want to put into a separate one. Transition state, we need scalar and only scalar. Cool. So that's easy enough, is it? Oh yeah, and let's get the test cases. That's one bunch. Good. So that is that. And oh yeah, that's the library that we actually totally redo. So we have the extern crate stuff. We have this stuff. No. And now we can just put together the things we are interested in, which are, so first the mods come last, huh? For some reason it was kind of inverted to what I would think you do. So we pull the engine in and we pull the transition in. And then, yeah, I think the use should work now. And I just pop use everything we have here and pop use everything we have there. And that should be what we had before, even though it's a lazy man's way of doing this, but that's how we do it. And I think that should be fine because we export basically everything and we are good with that. So yeah, the transition, we need super scalar. Use super scalar. I hope that works. If not, no wait, I think we can access the engine directly, so we can do it like this. Yeah, that's how it could work. Unresolved import obstacle kind. Really? Did that work before? Interestingly. Or Maybe missing crate? No. Maybe I have to put it later. Does it make a difference, or is it forbidden? Ugh. What's going on? That's a bit weird. That totally worked before, because we built it. We have a commit that proves this works. But now it does not work anymore. But that's how it's done, right? I thought it would be done like that. So, enum obstacle kind. Yeah, so the order of declaration is not important, so I shouldn't be forced to do it like that. 3098, so there is no difference for him. So if I don't do this, what else? Probably there's a whole lot of stuff wrong. Hey, excuse me, what's going on? Ah, maybe it's related to what transition does? Maybe it's triggered by transition and we don't know? So what if for a moment I don't do this stuff? Because here we try to access it doesn't help. Doesn't change a thing. Wow, I don't know what that means. Maybe if I don't use pub here, maybe then it's improving. Maybe if I just import, for instance, the engine, maybe it doesn't like these star imports and punishes me. No. I must say, I do not know. It worked before, that's all I know. Huh. So what, let's have a look at the book. Maybe there's something about it. So enums. Or maybe it's with use, I don't know. Is there some use? No. Is there use here? Probably it's related to modules or something. Use. No. Modules. Crates and modules. But probably it doesn't tell you that you can actually also import enumerations. Yeah, the book doesn't tell you at all in that case, unfortunately. Rust, use enum variant. When the syntax is syntax to use the name of each variant their scope by, maybe that's nightly. They are scoped by. We use the syntax to use the name of each variant. They are scoped by the name of the enum itself. This allows both of these to work. Oh look, I didn't know that works. That's a struct enum. Cool. I would have done that way more often if I would have known that this actually works. Shit. Usually I use tuples, which makes it then a bit harder to kind of document what items there are. So that's so much better. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's very consistent to do it that way. But, well. Well, well, well. I don't know. Is that a bug? Maybe this is fixed in nightly. Let's try. Multi-rust. Override nightly. Yeah, build only the lib. Will take a long time anyway, because this will force you to pull to rebuild everything. But yeah, that's how it is. Oh, I don't know why it's downloading that stuff. That's a bit odd. Weird. Anyway, let's see if this makes a difference, because I don't see what the problem all of a sudden is supposed to be for him. And yeah, I've just made this change. I was very happy, and now I have to roll it back. Damn it, that would suck. But I like the looks of this library now. That's how it should be. But if it doesn't work, yeah. So I was thinking maybe it's this thing that we do here that causes this. So maybe we remove it in a second. Yeah, it's getting cooler now, so even though the CPU is at 105 degrees, it's the graphics card, I think, is happier. It's all about the graphics card, it seems. But anyway. Do it, come on, faster, faster. Actually, the compilation got faster. So I think it's better now, it feels better. Oh. Yeah, so it's the same thing. Good to know. Does it have to rebuild everything? Yes, it does, for some weird reason. Probably it doesn't hash the compiler version into that. So if you build with nightly at some point, it overrides the files and stuff happens. So yeah, that could be an improvement as well, huh? Put the compiler version into the hash. Might just not be the case right now. Not like that. All right. So it's the same thing. Okay, let's. The only thing I can imagine is that there's some sort of weirdness going on with that one. So if we say type scalar is f64, then we have the same thing here. Even though it technically is a different scalar, it should boil down to the same basic type. So does that make a difference? We might see once it finished compiling. No, it does not. Unresolved. Damn it. Maybe it's the order of stuff? Maybe we have to do the uses first? I was saying that it's kind of the opposite all the time, right? So maybe we use first and then we pull in modules? Makes no difference anymore. Well, fine, then I do it like this. Maybe I don't use this at all. Okay, doesn't care about that. It's really his problem. Maybe like this. Why did it work before? What's the difference now? And why apparently I can use the same thing with the... Ah, now I get it. Now I get it. Yes, this is the difference. I forget that. Self. Yes. Failed to resolve use of undeclared type. Ah, yeah, so we have to use these now. Use backmath. Use rand maybe. Unresolved name from 2. So that's in transition. Ah, yeah, so we do the self game there as well. Okay, now I get it. Wow, that took me a while. Oh yeah, true. Actually, we do not. You know, these states, we probably don't even use them in here. Can I remove this and it will be fine? Probably not. Transition engine. Yeah, let's just do it. Why not? And then we do that, we put that in here, and we are good. Use self, and now it should work. Yay! Dead code warnings. Method is never used, blah, 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 blah. Ugh, yeah, that is related to the way we do this. That was, no wait. Because we didn't do the main thing. Okay, unresolved import. Catchit engine. There's no engine in catchit. Now there will be. Unresolved import. Same thing, huh? Self. Oh. Well. Ah, I think it was the order, huh? So first the imports, then the mods. This was the thing. Yeah, that's better. No. And actually it's not. Vec math. So wait, no, I don't need that. I don't think I need that. I do. But what about the vec math? Maybe I don't need to use it at all? So it's engine scalar. So transition doesn't work. So does the order make a difference? I thought there was something about that. That was special. So engine, unresolved import, rand in engine. How come? And how come that this doesn't work then? So again, order, does it make a difference? I don't know. Let's just do the library then. This worked before, right? We had it working. But we did it the other way around. And then it was just fine. Excuse me. What the heck? Huh. Interesting. I must say I do not fully understand this. So again, is it something with this import type scalar is f64? No. But even engine scalar is an unresolved import for him, even though it's a pub. Maybe this doesn't work that way. Maybe I have to... Yeah, I don't know. Do self engine? No, it's not self engine, huh? It should just be engine. And it would tell me if it couldn't find... Oh man. Unresolved import. Rand. Unresolved import, unresolved import. I don't get it. So now, different things. Failed to resolve, used up undeclared type of module, vec math. What's going on here? So now, I use VecMath, right? And then it's fine. Yes, okay, there we go. And now things get worse, huh? Okay, so now this doesn't work anymore. Transition. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so let's deal with the engine first. So first that doesn't work, and then VecMath doesn't work anymore. What the heck? Why is that? I don't know what that means. Do I have to use it here? No. What if I only get the engine out of there? Probably the same thing, huh? Ah. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, if we do it individually, then we shall do transition. So this works, huh? Actually, it does. Cool. All right. So we do it individually, and we see what fails. So object, collision shape. Object, collision shape. Obstacle kind. State. Extend. Scalar. Okay. And this transition. Transition kind. Sorry, transition state, transition direction. So I think then we are gone. But that cleanup was necessary. I mean, whatever. It's probably good to go through that once and remember, if you do these imports, then weird stuff happens. Do not do asterisk import unless it's for variants or for your own local private submodules or something. So that is that. That is that. These constants here, we keep them private actually. Yeah, let's keep them private. Why not? Nobody else is using them. Nope. So let's keep private as much as possible. These types we allow. All the types we let go. Yeah, I think that's it. Public access to structs. Fine. Did you mean to close the delimiter? I think I did. Very good. Oh, constant item is never used. Score per prey. Interesting. Look at me. That's the one. So considering that we need this as scalar all the time, we can as well make it a scalar. And then we are done. So what do you say now? He likes it. He likes it as well. Cool, that's it. That's refactoring. I like it. Refactor modules. Split lib into engine and transition. That even fits. Ah, damn it, it doesn't fit. Into primary types. Into modules. Yeah. That way, I think, let's put this to the left, shall we? So how big is the engine now in terms of lines of code? 400. Well, that way the engine got a little lighter. And we could even consider putting the public and private parts elsewhere. So this could be one file. Yeah, of course we always add lines for the surrounding stuff. That could be the other. So these utility types, they could be, yeah, let's have another one that has types. And it's just the stupid types that we use in, yeah, so let's do that. That sounds good. Types.rs. We bring it in. Mod types. And let's see how that is going to look like. So all these simple ones. And these ones, huh? I think that is already it. And of course we use backmath and stuff. And I might have taken too much now. Like the uses of these functions. That's something we do not want here. Yeah. So that we would have to check. That is that. Let's get the types. By the way, where am I using the transition stuff here? I'm not anymore. And I don't think I need these imports either. So I need the transition, yes, but I don't need these things, and that definitely I do not need either. So I think it's more like so, huh? And probably this is here. So vecmath, rand, std, and custom imports, constants. Oh. You might want to put below the uses, like that. Okay, so now it's types, obstacle kinds. Yes, and then we use types, basically everything, huh? And also let's fix up this thing here. Because here now comes only the engine and everything else comes from types. Pub use types. That's just basically simple structs. And we are good. Yeah, so let's see what the compiler thinks about this. I expected not to like it. So lib what? Unresolved import. Oh yeah, true, I didn't fix that. I looked at it, said something about it, but didn't fix it. Oh, engine scalar, true, that is now in types. Better. And now the yeah, so types wants to have vecmath. Use vecmath. That should resolve quite a few issues. Position, what? Did I miss some type defs here? Ah, okay. So circle. Circle, where do we use it? Here we can as well. Collision, shape, use the full name, fine. So vec2 sub and vec2 lang. Okay, fair enough. Use vecmath, self, vec2 sub back to lang. So in a way, this refactoring means you add a few lines here and there because there are common subsets of functions, obviously. But on the other hand, that's well worth the gain to work on smaller files. And the rest is just engine. It needs basically all these things that we have just put here. No pub use, but a use like that. What do you say? Oh wait, that's the wrong one. We wanted an engine. Like this. RNG like that. That's better. I think RecMath is on the same level as the other one. And then we use types. This one, right? This one was what we prepared anyway. So that one goes here and this one goes way up. For a standard library, then external creates the newer stuff. That's how we do it. Then the constants, and I think this is how it is. Look how beautiful that looks like. Much better than before. Could even compile. No, well. So that's all in engine. What the heck? PT. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I even need that type, but well, who cares? So now we have PT and position and transition. Really? Yeah, really. Use transition, transition, and position. We also don't use. And velocity as well, huh? Better. And hunter and obstacle. Wow. Okay. So I will add these to the public exports of the library. Hunter and obstacle, just for completeness. All right. Like this. Cool. Unused import. Collision shape, obstacle kind, self. Okay, makes sense. Cool. So now this should be working, huh? Yay! Woohoo! Cargo test. What do you think? Hatred. Yeah, because we have to pub use that stuff that we didn't do before. But we will do it right here. Oh, actually right here. Use super and use super transition state. Give me everything. And transition direction, give me everything. And there we go. That should be better. Unused import. Transition direction. Well, fair enough. If it doesn't use anything there, good. So now everything works, right? Also doc. It works. Cool. I call that a refactoring. Git add source type. Actually, I don't know why I do this on the command line. That would have done. Stay. Oh no, that was too much. I don't think I have to look at the original again. Because we are now better. And that was, I mean, that was quite a success. One day, multiple hundred lines of code. It looks clean. It's pretty much documented. It works. And, you know, I think that's good. And it's fast or nearly as fast as C or C++, which is totally worth the effort, considering that the other ones would have taken longer and be more error prone. And that really makes the difference. And look at how beautiful all this is and how actually easy this was. Just imagine that. And we would have done some refactoring beforehand. I think it would have been even easier. So yeah, I waited too long with the refactoring. Refactor modules moved small types, small structs into own module. Now it's as nice as it should have been a while ago. What do you say? Good. That is it, I think. I am happy. Let's push this, and then I shall try to get a deployment ready. And yeah, I think I will record this as well. Why not? Thanks for watching, and have a great day.